Awesome. So Vanessa has a 6-point bustle. You're actually going to bustle the satin layer separate from the lace. On the day of the wedding, these layers are going to be tacked together. They're going to be tied together with a string. You're going to need to snip that piece of thread. So snip. Okay. Then you're going to pass this lace up here to Vanessa. She's going to hold that. And we're going to take care of this under bustle first. So under our charmeuse layer, you're going to look. You're going to see some ribbons here. You're going to ignore this one. That's to hang the train when it's not being worn. Farther up, you're going to see this mint set of ribbons, and farther up there's even another set here. So these 2 sets of ribbons are going to get tied together into a bow. You just need to make sure that all of that fabric is pushed to the back, because you don't want to have it knotted up inside. So you push that fabric back, and then we're going to tie these ribbons with the bases getting as close together as you can. Okay. And the base of that ribbon is where the ribbon attaches to the fabric itself. So just go ahead and tie that into a bow here. You can tie that into a knot on the day of the wedding if you want. We're going to let that go, and it's just going to drape down like that. Okay? All right, Vanessa, you're good there. So we have 5 points on the outer lace. If you get a little closer, you can see we have 3 clear buttons here. So there's one right here. There's one in the center, and then there's one on the opposite side. There's actually a seam there that those are following, okay? So we have 3 buttons, and we're gonna have loops around the bottom here. If you look underneath, you're gonna see all of these little ribbons hanging. They have little buttons on them. There's gonna be one down the center, one kind of halfway between these buttons down, and then one just below that button. So what you do is I'm going to go ahead and pull all of these little loops out of the train. So I find that little ribbon underneath, you can hold on to it, and I'm going to pull this out. You'll just see it kind of peeking. Now we have a little loop like that, okay? You can look underneath. I'm just going to look on top because I can see these little strings hanging. So there's another one on this applique right next to it. I'm going to look for that little ribbon. It kind of peeks out. And pull that out. Again, if you get lost, you can go underneath, grab the button, find the top of the loop. The last one's right here that I see on this side. Again, be delicate. I'm gonna grab that little ribbon and gently pull that fabric down. So we have those 3 loops right here. We have 2 more on the other side. Everything's mirrored, so the one this loop that's on this applique is actually on the same applique on the opposite side. Pull that one out. If you want this to go faster, you can have one person pulling out the loops on that side and another person grabbing the loops on this side. But really, you're just wanting to set aside like 10 to 15 minutes just to do this so that no one's in a rush. So I'm going to start with the farthest out loops, okay? And they're going to go to the farthest button. So what I like to do is grab it like this. Grab that button, and then just use my finger to help it loop over. So that's gonna hang there. I'm gonna do the same one on this opposite side. Grab my fabric here. There's my button. And we're just gonna loop that over. So we have those ones. Next ones are these applique pieces here in the center. Those are gonna come up here to the center button. So just grab one. It doesn't matter which side you get first. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. There's one. Grab that other one here. That one goes over, and then we're getting our center loop. It just kind of happens to be right there, and it's going to go right on top. So the center needs to be the last one because it's going to cascade in front. So then all we need to do is fluff this train by grabbing that center seam that comes straight down and just really giving that a good fluff. And there is her train.
Beautiful.
Awesome.